Hello, and welcome to the Match a Resident member tutorial video, where today we're going to be going over the basics of how to use your Match a Resident account to the most effectiveness. So the first thing you want to do is log in. Once you're logged in, you'll be taken to your user dashboard. Now, in case you ever need to adjust your account, you can see your name up here at the top, and you can view the various elements of your profile, including the profile itself, settings, our support page, and you can always log out from here. In case you're adding additional specialties or upgrading your access from regular season to full season access, you can view your cart here. Across the top bar, you can see your basic application information in terms of your applicant profile. On the left, we also have a menu navigation tab, including your main dashboard, the Specialty Navigator, Interview Manager, Rank Assist, Profile, and Settings. There's also, again, an option here for support at the bottom. So right here in front of us, we see that we have 17 active specialties, including the specialty name, the number of compatible programs in this specialty list, the duration of the subscription that will say regular or full, as well as the expiration date for that subscription. Now down, if you scroll at the bottom, you'll see any inactive specialties you might have. Down here at the bottom, you can see that there's one inactive specialty. Now let's say we wanted to look at one of these specialties in further detail. Let's dive inside. By clicking Family Medicine, we'll be taken to the Family Medicine specialty list. Once we do that, you can see that the Specialty Navigator opened up here on the left. This way you can easily access another specialty. At the top, you see the name of the specialty, Family Medicine. We have a show menu, which we'll dive into in a second, a search bar, and additional filters. So let's go over these in order. Right now, we're viewing all compatible programs in the Family Medicine specialty. However, we can choose to look at certain sections of this customized list. Instead of all compatible programs, you might want to view only the programs which you've bookmarked. Bookmarking a program means you've clicked this bookmark icon over here on the right side. Now, if you were to view the bookmarked programs, only bookmarked programs would appear in your list. This is a great way to keep track of the programs that you're particularly interested in, or perhaps you just want to research more. Now let's click All Compatible Programs again to be taken to our full list. Also, over here on the right side, you can see this pink-purple dot which says iLink. Now what iLink stands for is Interview Link. Interview Link means that an applicant with a similar profile as yours has received an interview at this program in the past. And that's based on our interview feedback and interview manager data that we've been collecting for several years. Now let's say we wanted to look at only the interview link programs, which are great programs to focus on because obviously if a program has interviewed someone like you in the past, they're more likely to interview someone like you currently as well. By clicking the interview link programs, we're taken to the list which shows only the programs that have an interview link. Another important feature of your customized list is the compatibility score, which you can see over here on the left. Now what this score is a comparison of your applicant profile compared to the minimum requirements of a program. So the more that you meet and exceed the minimum requirements for a program, the higher your compatibility score will be. And we also include factors like program competitiveness, IMG friendliness, and more. Keep in mind, for each individual, they may have a different range of compatibility scores. Some people, if they have very high criteria, might have mostly compatibility scores in the 80s and 90s. Whereas other people who might have lower scores or longer time since graduation, their scores might be slightly lower. So just keep in mind that you should focus on the higher scores in your score range. Now you can additionally organize your compatibility list by compatibility score by simply clicking score here at the top. You can do the same thing for the program ID, state, or program name in order to help you understand the organization of your list. Now let's say we wanted to look at the application criteria for one of these programs more in depth. All you have to do is click on that program. This will open up the program criteria. As you can see, that includes the application deadline, U.S. clinical experience, USMLE Step 1 and Step 2 minimum score requirements, as well as attempt cutoffs, the visa policy, time since graduation, IMG friendliness, which will be low, medium, or high, or it might say something to the effect of that they don't have any IMGs in the program but consider IMG applications. This is referencing the interview link data, which I mentioned before. And at the bottom, we have ECFMG and USMLE Step 2 CS requirements. Now you can see that there's some additional comments for the various criteria, and to see that information, all you have to do is click on the comment bubble. Another very important feature regarding the customized residency lists is that each program in your list comes with complete criteria. So for every program that you want to view and open up, you're going to see a complete set of program requirements, unlike many public databases which only have partial or outdated program requirements. In addition to the minimum requirements, we also have an additional info section where we provide additional information regarding the program, as well as the all-important interview experiences section. Now this is for people who received interviews at this program and left feedback via our interview feedback surveys. And here you can see that there's a write-up about their experience as well as a star rating. So this program had a 4-star rating and a 3-star rating. Not the best, but not the worst at the same time. So this information can be very helpful in terms of making your program choices. Additionally, over here to the right, we have the program contact information. Right here is the interview scheduler, where if you click this, you can add an interview for this program should you receive one. Over here is the notes section, where you can add a note for the program for you to check back and review later. Now, if we were to go back to our regular compatibility list, there's a couple more options that you should be aware of. You can search for programs by name, state, or ACGME code here in the search bar. And additionally, there's the very important additional filters section. These will allow you to customize the programs that you're looking at on your list. So you can hide programs based on certain requirements, like passing the various exams on the first attempt, requiring ECFMG certification or Step 2 CS at the time of application, hiding programs whose deadlines have passed, or programs that have no IMGs but claim to accept IMG applications. All you have to do is click the filters that you want to apply and then click apply. Now your list will reflect the additional filters which you have input. Something else to keep in mind is that you may notice some of the application criteria is slightly different than what you find on the program websites or FRIDA. Now the reason for this is that we take the extra time to contact all of these programs in person by first emailing them and then spending many weeks throughout July and August calling the program coordinators and having an in-depth conversation with them regarding their minimum requirements. And what we find out is that a lot of the times on websites or Frida or other public databases, the information is stated in generalities rather than the true, very specific minimum requirements that we have collected here at Match a Resident. You can see here that a note icon has popped up for the programs for which we have left notes. Now, if we wanted to switch specialties, all we would have to do is go to our specialty navigator and click a different specialty. Again, this is the interview manager section, and this is for keeping track of your interviews throughout the residency season. And again, all you have to do to keep track of your interviews is add interview to calendar, include the necessary data, and then add interview event. Rank Assist is a proprietary rank survey which will become available in October, which helps applicants with the ranking process. If you need to adjust any of your profile settings, all you have to do is click Profile, and then you're able to adjust some of the information on your account here. There's also the Settings tab, which allows you to adjust some of the more specific information regarding your actual account. Well, that wraps up our member tutorial. I hope you found this information to be valuable and applicable and will help you navigate your customized residency lists. If at any point you have any questions whatsoever, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're here to support you. Thanks so much and take care.